Well, thank you for continuing to subscribe to our podcast here and pay attention to what we're trying to accomplish here in Washington. This week is the week before Memorial Day. We're going to spend much of the week on the emergency spending bill that the President has sent to us here in the Congress. Most of that bill is directed at meeting our military needs, that is funding for the military, both in Iraq and in Afghanistan. Unfortunately, those costs continue. We're trying to bring the cost down in Iraq, but of course in Afghanistan the President has committed additional troops, and the additional supplemental funding is needed there. There's also funding in the bill for what we call BEST teams. These are the border law enforcement teams of federal agency personnel to do a better job of interdicting the flow of guns into Mexico, the flow of cash into Mexico, the flow of drugs back into the United States, and deal with the violence problem along the U.S.-Mexico border more effectively. So that's another priority in this legislation. The one other thing, as I think we're all aware, this swine flu or H1N1 flu has not been as bad as we had feared it might be, at least to date. But the President has asked for $1.5 billion in order to stockpile additional vaccine in case there is a problem with this particular strain of flu or some other infectious disease in the months ahead. I think it's important that we pass this legislation so that we do have the resources to continue with these important priorities, and I plan to support the bill. Again, thank you for watching our podcast, and hope it's useful.